Hi guys. In this video, we are going to discover together how to order numbers up to 20. In order to order numbers and to arrange them, we need to use what we learned last time about comparing numbers. Let's start. When we want to order numbers, we have to compare them so that we can arrange them from the smallest to the greatest or from the largest to the smallest. Let's see how. Let's take this example. We want to order these numbers from the least to the greatest. When we say that we want to compare them from the least to the greatest, we have to search for the least number. Let's check. 6, 4, and 10. Which is the smallest number? It's 4. So we are going to drag 4 to put it first. Then we will compare the two rest numbers, 6 and 10. Which is smaller? Which is the least? 6 or 10? 6 is the least, you're right. So we're gonna drag 6. And finally, 10 is the greatest. This means that 4 is smaller than 6. 6 is smaller than 10, so 10 is the greatest and 4 is the least. Let's take another example. Also, let's order these numbers from the least to the greatest. As we said before, we have to look at the smallest number. Let's see, 11, 9, and 20. Which is the least number? Number 9. Yes, you're right. So we're gonna drag it first because it's the smallest number. Then we have to compare between 11 and 20. Remember first when we said that we can compare the group of tens first? One 10 in 11, two tens in 20, which is the smaller? Yes, you're right, it's number 11. So we're going to drag number 11 because it's the least. And then we're gonna take the greatest number, which is number 20. This means that number 20 is the greatest number. It's greater than 11 and greater than 9. Let's see one more example. Now we have to order the numbers from the greatest to the least. What do we mean by that? That means we have to check the biggest number and put it first and the smallest number to put it at the end. Let's see. 13, 7, and 15. Which is the greatest number? Yes, you're right, it's 15. So we're gonna drag number 15 to put it first because it is the greatest number. Then let's compare between 13 and 7 to check which is greater. 13 and 7, what do you think? Yes, you're right, 13 is greater. And finally, which is the smallest number? Yes, it's 7. Like that, we ordered these numbers from the greatest to the least. This means that 15 is greater than 13 and 7 is less than 13 and 15. Excellent, excellent little stars. Same over here, let's order these numbers from the greatest to the least. 15, 17, and 16, which is the greatest. Same group of tens, 1, 1, 1. Different ones, 5, 7, and 6, which is the greatest number. Yes, it's 17, so we're going to drag number 17 to put it first. Now, 5 and 6, which is greater? 16, so we're gonna drag number 16 and finally number 15. This means that 17 is greater than 16 and 15, and 15 is less than 16 and less than 17. Super, super, super students. Now, we have these socks that we have to put them on the washing line. Every sock have a number and we have to place it on the washing lines from the least to the greatest. Let's check the numbers. 3, 7, 11, 15, 12, 5, and 20. Because we have some numbers with one digit and some numbers with two digits, and we want to check the least first, so let's check the one digit number. 3, 7, and 5, which is the smaller. Yes, it's a 3. So 3 is the least number. Let's continue. 7 and 5, which is less. 5 is less than 7. Excellent. And finally, we have number 7. Super, super, super. Now we have 11, 15, 12, and 20. Let's see. 11, 15, and 12 because they have the same group of tens, which is less than 2. Let's compare the ones. 1, 5, and 2, which is the least one. Yes, it's 11, 2 and 5, 2, which means 12 is less than 15. 15, excellent job. What about 20? Yes, it is the greatest number. And like that, guys, you compared numbers, you ordered numbers from the least to the greatest. Excellent job. Now let's order the numbers from the greatest to the least. 2, 8, 4, 10, and 6. Which one is the greatest? Yes, it's 10. Let's grab number 10. 2, 8, 4, 6. 8, excellent. 2, 4, and 6, which is the greatest. 6, excellent job. 2 and 4. 4 is the greater. And finally, number 2 is the least number. So this means that number 10 is greater than 8, 6, 4, and 2. And number 2 is less than 4, 6, 8, and 10. Thank you guys for watching this video and see you later. Goodbye.